My contacts tell me the Empire has rejected my request for military assistance. That is regrettable, but not unexpected. The Tal Shiar are formidable opponents, as are the forces directing their action. I understand if the High Council is reluctant to engage in a battle that is not theirs. So today I appeal to you, not as a comrade in warfare, but as a fellow enemy of the Tal Shiar. My people need your help. I need your help. One of our ships was carrying a load of Thaleron weapons through the Nopada system. That ship has disappeared. There are no indications there was a battle. It is as if my ship and its cargo simply vanished. If you are reluctant to become involved, consider this. What will happen if these weapons fall into Hakiv's hands? I can provide you with the last coordinates of the vessel. Please help me. Do what you will with the weapons if they survive, but find my people.
Alright. So, Coliseum. Another mission that some people find quite annoying, but I hope we can find some new voice acting lines from the characters in this mission, so let's get to it. Admiral, I'm not rating any active vessels on scanners. There is, however, a debris field nearby. It's clustered around a satellite in orbit of the planet, and the composition of the debris corresponds to the ships that have gone missing in this region. I'll keep scanning, sir, but we'll need to take a closer look before I can determine if there are Thaleron weapons on one of the hulks. Alright. Admiral, I'm not detecting the vessel that Obisek sent us to find, but all the ships in this debris field show signs of being affected by the same thing, a high-frequency energy beam that overloaded all its systems. If the Riemann ship was hit by that beam, it might have crashed into the planet's surface or gone adrift somewhere else in this system. I'm detecting energy readings from the satellite, sir. If the Riemann crew detected them as well, they could have tried to use it to record a distress signal. We'll need to be closer before I can attempt an uplink with the satellite's communications array. Alright. Ah!
Ship is under attack.
Admiral, we're stuck! This beam is holding us like a fly in a spider's web. We've managed to keep life support and environmental systems active, but almost everything is offline. Shields, weapons, engines, nothing works. I'm not detecting any life sounds with the satellite, sir, but there's a compartment with life support. The systems operating the beam must be automated. The chief says we have enough power in the backups for one transport. I recommend you send the team over to the satellite and find a way to turn the beam off. We're ready to beam over to the satellite on your command, sir. Orders, sir. Captain, the consoles appear to control the beam that is draining power from the RW Cortex, but there is a security lock preventing access. We need to find a usable console. Alright. You know what? I'm just gonna skip to the one you're supposed to go to. This console appears to be locked like the others. However, whoever did this must not have thought that the console used for inventory control was important. I think I can access the back door into the rest of the satellite's program from here. I see the problem. The Romulan consoles are causing a lockout by forcing the satellite's primary processors to run through a series of equations and removing key bits of information from the answers, which causes the processor to lock up. If we can solve these equations and input the correct information directly into the consoles, the security lock on the satellite's consoles should be released. I've downloaded the corrupted equations onto this console for you to work on. Alright, let's do it. So, basic math, but let's get to it. Alright. Some basic, what is it? Some order of operations math. Mm-hmm. Okay. And the last one. Alright. Captain, we've solved the equations that were causing issues in the other consoles. Now we need to plug these correct values into the console controlling the security lock. Then we should be able to access all the satellite's major operations. Mm-hmm. Captain, this console controls the satellite's targeting functions. I'm not sure if there's a way to disable whatever it is that is disabling systems on our ship, but we can get the satellite to target something else. We may we may have a chance of prying our ship free. Alright. Mm-hmm. There we go. Admiral, the satellite has ensnared a piece of debris near the ship. Its stranglehold on us is weaker, but we're not out of the woods yet. Critical systems are stable, but we still don't have weapons or long-range communications. That's fine. Let's figure those out. This console looks like it controls the satellite's power supply. Since we weren't able to free our ship by targeting something else, perhaps we should decrease the power to the satellite's weapons. The satellite's weapon, and the RW Corvix might be able to break free. Admiral, we found that if the RW Corvix does not attempt to move or fire at the satellite, that it will engage a lower power version of the beam affecting us. It's almost like an energy saving mode. We can use that to our advantage. At least we won't have to worry about life support. We'll hold the ship stable and keep working on the boosting power to critical systems while you try to disrupt the satellite's function and free us. This console controls the satellite's general operations, Captain. We've managed to minimize the power output of the satellite. I think if we keep at it, we can switch the satellite's controls over to the sleep mode that will shut down everything but life support and power. Captain, systems are coming back online all over the ship. We have weapons, shields, even the replicators are working again. Transporters are standing by, sir. We can beam you back as soon as we're ready. As soon as you're ready. Alright, let's go. Where am I? Now what?
If you fail to comply with command,
Now we
you
fight!
will be
Oh,
punished.
make sure you pick up a melee weapon. All of your gear is deactivated, and I won't protect you in there.
Oh, would you look at this? Alright, that should work well for now. Oh, okay. Rubber banding again, huh?
Remember to equip your new weapon.
And I have. So, it seems that part is bugged. Normally there would be a shield protecting those weapons, but this is the source of most of those, weapons you find on the exchange. Well, those ones anyway.
Test 1. Nopada Desert Akari entering testing area.
And the weapon you get from those racks is random, so if you want a specific weapon, like the sword I just got, you might have to do it a couple of times.
Commencing Test 2. Releasing Warrigals now.
And I usually prefer swords over everything else because they have this chasing ability that the Batless, what was that one thing called again?
Proceeding to Test 3.
The Lurpa and their derivatives don't have, so yes, swords are usually better than everything else.
Prisoner 1478, remain in the area for interrogation. Prisoners, return to holding area. Failure to comply will result in punishment.
I should have brought a character that has a good melee weapon, but this will do. It's better than those worn out weapons, right? And now we wait. Huh.
What do you want?
Slavic, how did you get here after the escape from Installation 18?
I remember you as well. It seems your prison break, however well-intentioned, just ended up the same way. It's enough to make me think that I keep picking the wrong side. After escaping the installation, I joined up with a freighter. We were passing near this system when we were snared by a satellite and drifted into the planet's atmosphere. The ship crashed, and even though I activated an emergency transporter to beam several of us to the planet's surface, we were captured almost immediately by a group of soldiers. Since then, I've been stuck in this cage, watching my former crewmates fight and die in this arena. Now I'm the only one left alive. That is all I know.
You said you were transporting weapons? What happened to them?
We were transporting a shipment of Thaleron weapons. I know they are so dangerous that nobody wants to use them, but our fight is getting desperate. We needed to do something, anything, that would shift the tide of war, even if that choice was horrific. I jettisoned our cargo as we were entering the atmosphere. The weapons were completely destroyed. I've seen what Thaleron weapons are capable of firsthand. I could not allow them to contaminate a world not involved in my people's fight.
Any idea who brought you here?
I don't know who was responsible for this place. The trainers and the guards all appear to be mercenaries, without any clue about what's going on. They're paid to keep us in cages and look the other way. The night I was brought in, I was interrogated. There were bright lights in my eyes and a synthetic voice asking me questions. Whoever it was took care to conceal his identity.
Any idea what they want with us?
I have no idea what they want with us, or why they make us fight. This all seems like some sort of giant game, but there is no one in the stands to be entertained.
Am I the only person you've been paired with so far?
I've had several partners in my battles. You are the only one about which I've been questioned. You must have impressed our masters. I know you have impressed me.
Are we the only ones here?
I think there are others. I hear other fights. If there are other prisoners, I have never been able to contact them. We are kept separated and caged unless we are fighting.
How many fights have you been in?
Too many.
Right. Do you know of any way past their defenses?
The trainers carry key cards. That's the only way I know to get through the defenses.
Do you think we can get one of those cards?
Can I trust you?
Yes.
I can see that we think the same way, friend. A few years ago, I worked as a bodyguard for a Ferengi merchant. He had a talent for acquiring latinum. And during my time with him, I learned a few things. I was able to lift a key card from one of the trainers during my interrogation. If you help me, I think we can overpower the guards and escape through the main door in the arena.
Let's get out of here.
If you fail to comply with commands, you will be punished. Test Scenario 4 activated. A Hala released.
We need more help! I'll try to free the other prisoners. You fight the worms!
And also the Amok time music? Yeah.
Use the consoles on the sides of the arena to fight the Elder Worm!
Ugh. I appreciate that they gave more lines to what's his name? Slamek. I think his lack of lines were a real pain back in the day when this episode wasn't updated. Also, what kind of prison is this that they let prisoners just use the side consoles? Like that doesn't make sense.
Just like last time. Use the remaining console on the side of the arena to fight the Elder Worm.
Or perhaps access to these turrets is just part of the test. See if we're
There's another
intuitive
set of
enough to use
consoles on a
them.
metal wall. Use them while the worm is distracted.
This is all the test, isn't it?
I've been hit. I can't continue, my friend. You'll need to protect me.
I'm right here. Oh, right. No, I have to free the prisoners first. Ah! Ah!
worm destroyed the metal wall! Run! That's our way out!
That doesn't look... Oh, there we go. Oh wait, no, we're
Romulan
this one.
base? Here? What did they want with us? And what is that device?
No, this is not the time for rubber banding. Oh my goodness, I want to read these things. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, good luck making Vulcans weep. Alright.
Watch out. There are Romulan Scorpion fighters overhead. They're looking for us. We need to move quickly and smartly to avoid detection. I recommend we head to the east. See that mountain in the distance? My ship crashed on the other side. It may have something we can use to signal your vessel. The search for us will only get more intense the longer we stay here. We need to get away from the arena as quickly as possible.
Yeah, the fact that he's voice acted now makes this a lot more bearable.
There's a fighter heading straight for us. Quick, take cover in those dark rocks over there, and wait for it to... Stay still and wait for that fighter to pass overhead. If we are fortunate, they won't detect us. They didn't see us. Let's move on. I can't go on. My injuries from the arena are too painful. We need to find a place to rest for a moment. Forgive me, my friend, but the pain... I need to rest, just for a moment. My wounds are
agonizing. I fear the worm's venom may have infected me. The pain is excruciating. My vision is blurred, and my blood burns in my veins.
Before we were captured, my science officer said that the local plants here have medicinal qualities. Please, I need your help. Find something to ease my suffering. I need something to disinfect my wound, something to treat my fever, and anything that will ease my pain. Thank you, my friend. I know that I would have died today if it weren't for you.
I'll see what I can find. Oh yeah, the voice acting is excellent. Yeah, back in the day, it would just be, "It's too bright here," or I can't go on, or whatever. Just short bursts of dialogue, which is really annoying after a while. But now that it's fully voice acted, it's a nice change. Nice change. Environment's pretty nice too. I never actually looked around the first time I played through this. You know what, let's put on my ice boots. Frosted boots. That should make the running a lot easier. Oh, okay. Whoops. Perfect.
Thank you, my friend. I'm feeling better now. I think I can continue.
Yeah, the environment here is actually pretty good looking.
Now
if
that
you
we're in the
look
canyon,
around.
we shouldn't have to worry about the fighters anymore. Just the local wildlife. Keep your eyes open. weather isn't going to hold out for too much longer. We should look for a place to spend the night. I've noticed that there are things we can gather along the way to make our night more pleasant. The search patrols are moving on. We will not survive a night in this desert. We need to find shelter and safety. If we can scavenge provisions to create a camp, we'll have a better chance of reaching the wreckage of my ship alive.
What do we need?
The temperature is dropping. If we don't find warmth, we risk hypothermia. We can't use a phaser on the rocks here to heat them. They're too porous. We will need firewood. Look to the dry plants. If we can collect tinder, kindling, and logs, we will be able to create a fire that will last through the night.
Alright then. Again, this is a profession-specific task, so depending on your faction, your profession, your task will vary.
The search patrols are moving up. That should last us through the night. Let's get into this cave before the temperature drops anymore.
Oh, not that way.
The temperature is dropping rapidly now. This cave should protect us from the elements. I've done some exploring. It looks like this cave continues through the sunrise side of the mountain. We could save time and energy by using the passage instead of trying to find a path over the mountain. Excellent. The passage saved us hours. This could be a good day. Let's find my ship.
Well,
My ship isn't far from here. I think I can make out smoke from the wreckage on the horizon.
looks like the timing for that cutscene wasn't the best. I
There
think we got the idea.
She wasn't much to look at, but she was ours.
Let's see,
When
do
we
we
were
want to
flying
jump
through
down?
space, we were free.
Or do we want to...
Perhaps she can help us one last time.
No, let's go for fun of it. Woo! Ouch. What a mess. Oof.
We should check to see if the emergency beacon survived the crash. But, in the likely event it didn't, we might be able to piece together some components to create a makeshift emergency beacon.
Based on what Slamek told us about the ship, what if they was carrying something unusual? Wait, how are you even contacting me?
I don't know why Slamek had this on his ship. The materials aren't of Romulan or Reman design. But there are traces of protomatter and decalithium, and those are materials used to create the Hobus supernova. Be careful. You don't know who you can trust anymore.
Indeed.
Did you think you could run from me? I've planned this from the beginning. You fool. You were never safe. Prisoner 1478, take your place. You did your job admirably. It is good to know at least one Riemann understands who is the master and who is the slave. There is nobody you can trust. Nobody. I knew that I had to break your spirit. For my revenge to be complete, I had to show you just how helpless you truly are. When the Iconians return, I shall have no more distractions. But you will not be there on that dreaded day. This tiresome game ends now. You took my eye. You subverted my plans. But at last, you will know that all your struggles were meaningless. Ready? Aim?
Bye!
No!
I apologize for Slamik's action. I had no idea there was a traitor in our midst. If his actions caused harm to you or your crew, forgive me. That was not my intent. However, your trip to the Nopada system was not in vain. Now you see. Now you know. Hakiv is a pawn of a greater power. The demons of air and darkness are here. You should report to your superiors. Tell them what you have seen here. Open their eyes to the dangers that lurk in the shadows.
Alright, so that's it for Coliseum. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and ring the notification bell to be notified of future videos. Helps out the channel quite a lot, and it's free, so why not? Also, you can support me through Patreon if you want to, link in the description, where you will also find the link to my Discord server, where you can speak to fans and myself directly. Alright, see you guys next time. Bye!